Total Fitness. And today's routine is Death by Kettlebell Part 2. If you've done these, you're familiar with the Death by Kettlebells, you'll know you're swapping between a kettlebell exercise, a high intensity kettlebell exercise, and a somewhat lower intensity, in this case, bodyweight exercise. 30 seconds, quick changes, so many rounds, and move to the next combination. So yeah, if you've got some kettlebells, a bit of variety is always good, but hopefully you can get by with what you have. Right, let's get warmed up and then I'll go through the details. Let me just straighten you up there. Right, okay. Get nice and loose. 10 steps forward. Death by kettlebell then, part 2. So you've got a high intensity kettlebell exercise and a low intensity body weight exercise. 30 seconds on each with a few seconds rest between. Just to take a couple of breaths and transition. And you're going to do 4 rounds and then a bit of an extra rest and then move to the next combination. So it's quite simple. There is no rep scheme, just try to work for time. Get as many as you can done in that 30 seconds. If you want to go for it, you can go for it equally. You need to pace yourself, at least you can pace yourself. Right, here's your first combo then. We've got split jacks and American swings. So we'll start with a low intensity. Split jacks, nice and easy. On the toes. Okay. And then when the bell goes, you get a couple of seconds. Come on in there. A couple of seconds to switch to American swing, a high swing. So you use your swing start, kettlebell in front of you. Get the hips up, the tension in the glutes. Pull it through that thigh triangle, and there it stays. You can go all the way up. All the way up. Okay, from the side. There. And just pushing your torso through your arms, okay? That's it. First combo, let's get it done. I'll just describe each one as we go. Split jacks, American swing. Right. Alright, let's go then. Combo 1, split jacks. bear crawl and jaw grip clean. Squat thrust to jaw grip clean. So, your body weight one is a lateral bear crawl. Now, obviously in a busy studio, you're not going to be walking for miles here. We're just talking about a couple of steps. The important thing is, it's not the distance you're doing, it's how you're doing it. And keeping the knees low and holding your form, holding your core. Okay, so you're doing it with limited sort of hip moves. So let me show you. So your bear crawl, instead of going forwards and back up here, side to side. So bear crawl position here. Hold that position. So my knees are just off the ground. Okay, so we don't want this to happen. Yeah, so staying here. Okay, your core's nice and tight. I'm just going to do a couple of steps forward and side. A couple of steps to the other side. All the time, I'm keeping my knees at that level. This angle stays the same. So what we don't want then is this. Okay? Remember, with your bear crawl, train a fine china on your back. Yeah, don't let the fine china spill. Okay, yeah? So that's what you have to do. Because the minute that happens, the fine china is going. So that's your low intensity one, but still reasonably tough. And then our kettlebell one is a squat thrust to a jaw grip pop clean, or whatever you want to call it. But obviously it's from the floor. So, pick up point this time is by the heels, hands down, out, in, and just pull and catch, and then back. Okay, out, in, pull and catch, and then back. Okay? I don't think it's a squat clean, it's just a regular clean. Okay. So, lateral bear crawl. Okay. Let's see how we go. Right. Here we go, man. 3, 2. intensity even more now. This is a tough one. Right. 4 jack burpees is your low intensity one. Okay, that's burpees is your low intensity. Look, you are spacing them out. You're putting a spacer of 4 jacks in between, yeah? So it's burpee, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Burpee, 4 jacks. Okay, so they're there just to space them out. This is a horrible combination, this one. Then your kettlebell one is rotational thruster. If you're still mastering a regular thruster, just stick with that, because the rotational aspect is just a bit of an additional bit just to make it a little bit different and just improve that mind muscle connection. But normal thrusters are fine, right? So, first of all, your regular thruster, bracket, hand under chin, arm body not here. Okay, that's not your rack position. Your rack position here. Okay, tight, pull it in. Obviously, when you squat, you need to, or you should have to release the elbow a little bit. The more upright you can keep your torso, the better your squat technique, the more arm body contact you'll be able to keep. Anyway, you're going into your squat, deep as you can, up, and then a press in one fluid movement. Okay? The rotational aspect, you're just going to follow through, not literally. Okay, there. To there. Like a punch. Like you're punching the ceiling. So that heel comes up, and then you're back in, okay? So it's there. All you're doing is adding that. Okay? But look, don't worry about that. If you're still not, you're a beginner, thrusters are fine. What you're going to do is swap size each round, you're going to do 2 on each side, okay? The important thing is technique. Hand under chin, arm body contact, centre line is where you're working from when you're pressing the kettlebell. Not out here. Okay? Okay, Alberto, morning again, mate. Hope you're good. Right then. Okay, burpee first then. 3, 2.
skirts on me, another one to go get. I'm on cloud now, you look so fine, can't wait to make you mine. Kinda like it when you go past, gotta take a pass. Like you sleep like an hourglass, pull it up to my mouth, it's so hot. You look so hard, like the way you work. Yo, I'm like this. Yo, I feel good. Yo, I'm like this. Yo, I feel good. Yo, I'm like this. You look fresh, got a best. Attractive to the way you shake that. Yo, I know you can't fake that. So we're gonna get this whole thing right touch that. What do you like? Just kiss it up. I wanna have you. Give it up. Put some up on the back of my head. You got a man, but I'm like this man. Still good. Give it up. Yo, I see girls. Here, there, and everywhere. Those girls on me, another one to go get. I'm on cloud now. You look so fine, can't wait to make you mine. Kinda like it when you go past, gotta take a chance. Like you sleep like an hourglass, pull it up to my mouth, it's so hot. You look so hard, like the way you work. Yo, I'm like this. Yo, I see girls. I would die with these. I would do it with ease. No regret in my eyes. Roll to my defeat. Yeah, I would die with these. All these people that keep. Someone putting me right back up on my feet.
Oh, that was intense. Have a little breather. Okay, 2 more combos. Right. Plank jacks. And slingshot squats. Plank jacks. Let me show you those now. Right, well done, everyone. So, plank jack. Low plank. And then in and out. The key for this again is keeping the hips where they are. We don't want this. Okay, there. If you rather do side steps, if you've got any lower back issues, that might flare up on that. So just do a little abduction, a little side step instead. But you must try and keep your hips low. That's the whole point. Right, slingshot squat, bit of 3-dimensional work again here. You do your slingshot. So kettlebell here, create a shelf with this hand. Okay, elbow pointing down. I do a little twist and a dip, bend my knees a bit, and twist the torso so you're getting that 3-dimensional power output there. There it lands, and then you do your squat in that position. Again, you're going to swap sides each time. Yeah, so there, up, and you hold it there, and you go into your squat. See how my elbow is making that nice straight line. There, look. And then back up, back down, up. Okay, and down you go. It's all about core control, hip mobility, leg strength, it's all in there. Right, ready? Lovely, right. Last combo of its time. Okay, so this time, deck squat to alt bunny hop, but I'm going to give you an alternative for your deck squat, don't worry. And then we're doing a bit of pull. So we're going to do staggered, alternate, high row, low row. Let me show you both. So, number one, your body weight exercise. You're going to do deck squat, okay, even if it means giving yourself a bit of a helping hand. Hopefully the more mobile you get around the hips, obviously strength is a big part as well. Strength in depth, not strength from here, but strength from there is a big, big part on these. So you can do those with a bunny hop. So there, plant your heels up, bunny hop left, back, right, back. Okay? If you don't want to do, if you do not get up, you haven't got the hip mobility required, what I want you to do is a power sit-up, so it kind of gets you ready for doing a deck squat. So you're going to do a hip drive, and then back into a sit-up. Hip drive, and then straight into a sit-up. Okay? It's the same, it's the start, that's the initiate of that movement. So then your kettlebell one, we're working the lats, both upper and lower. So a bit more traps and upper back on the first one. And we're going to alternate grip, come into a low row and get much more lats. So, staggered position. So actually focus on the lats themselves, don't be too bothered about core. So you're going to step back in line. Keep these feet straight, your toe in a straight line. That way when you hinge, you're going to be straight. If you do this, when you hinge, you're going to be off. Okay, you're not going to get full activation. So, nice straight line. Then you hinge down so you can rest. Then I'm going to go for an overhand high row. Yeah? And much more upper back. Okay, then I return. And then I'm coming into an underhand low row. So your high row to chest. Turn. Low to hip. High to chest. Low to hip. Okay? 2 areas of your back. Right, let's do it. Right there. Deck squat, bunny hop. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell, at least keep one out. Right, well done, everyone. So, the finisher then. Have a little breather. Okay. The finisher, good morning. And it's all about windmills, hip hinges. It's all about obliques. Look. Now, this finisher is quite different from what we do. It's not an all-out, balls to the wall killer. It's about control. Okay, technique, control, and focusing on an area. Okay, particularly obliques and core, and holding the spine straight. It's also a chance to work on windmill technique. If you're new to windmills, you're going to be doing 6 reps on each minute. So go light and perfect your technique. Okay, it's just a 4-minute EMOM. Okay. You're going to do 6 windmills, and then hold the side plank on the same side for the rest of that minute. Repeat 4 times. Okay, so it's very simple, and it's not a fast-paced one. Okay, so it's more about control. Okay, although of course, if you are adept at windmills, you're good at them now, and you can go fairly quick, then fine, go fairly quick. But you're not expected to here. So, 6 reps. Get that kettlebell above your head. It doesn't matter how. Snatch, clean and press. You can just Muscle clean with 2 hands, get it up, doesn't matter. But there it is at the start. For any windmill, I'm going to tilt that ball, shift my hips in the direction away from the kettlebell, in the direction I'm moving. That knee goes soft as well. Okay? And then I'm going to hip hinge. Hips go back, chest comes down. At the same time, I control this kettlebell. The palm is facing there when I'm in the down position. You can see that as I come up, the palm's facing in. Okay, so without the kettlebell look, see what's happening? I'm saying hello, and then I'm going there and saying hello over there. Okay, it's there. Okay. As you go down, so your shoulder acts like a gyroscope. Keep only the one leg should bend. That one should stay fairly straight. Here's one more tip, right? Start from the bottom. So shift and bend that leg. Now just touch your toe on that same side, and then open up on the opposite side. So that's the bottom of the windmill. So if you're like this, if you've got tight muscles and this is coming forward, it's going to be tough for you. You're going to have to redress that balance. So there, and then just stand up. Okay? It's mobility. It's going to be your issue. Tightness. Yeah. Lean forward. What most people, the problem they run into is if they hinge as much as required, and you've got tight chest and lats, all that happens is your hand comes forward. So you're kind of caught between this, right, if I don't come back, I can't get the depth. But if I get the depth, then the kettlebell drops. And I get it. So, go very light. Anyway, 6, and then you come down into a side plank, and hold the side plank for the rest of the minute. If you want to do that on your knees. Side plank here. What you want to think of is hips up and out. So those 2 directions, yeah? It's no good me just going up and like this. Okay? Okay, you want to be up and out. Okay, with a side plank, yeah? Hips up, out. Okay? Right, let's have a go. 4 minutes. Think of it as a technique, think of it as a practice. Okay. So, there are no cool songs about windmills, so we have to go for the nearest thing, which is your good morning, which is that hip hinge. For the theme tune, another 90s classic. Okay. So only 6 reps, swap size each round, bear with me. Have your last few deep breaths. Okay, ready? So 6 reps. Right, let's go.
me. A friend who teases better. Our thoughts compressed makes us blessed to make our stormy weather. Friendly me, friendly me. A friend who teases better. My friend who's messy as a test.
Excellent. There we go. Well done, everyone. That was good. Windmills, they will become your best friend eventually. They're your worst enemy when you first meet them, but your best friend after a while. Right, we're back in just a couple of minutes with total mobility. Half an hour in each stretching. Well worth sticking around. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing. We're back tomorrow at 9:30 again. We've got some classics coming up. We've got the Hurricane Cafe. We've got the end. Yeah, hopefully see either some of those or all of those, or in 2 minutes. Have a lovely day.